Now that we ain't got all the pleasantries out the way, Prime, it's now time to go over the Royal Rumble. New comic book theme. It looks pretty good. And actually, we got a six person card, which honestly, the longest matches is going to be the Royal Rumble matches and Roman and Kevin Owens. Everything else is going to get 10 minutes at most. Carmella and Sasha don't need to go long. The women's tag team don't need to go long. And of course, Drew McIntyre and Goldberg is not going long. So
not even I don't even think it's going 5 minutes. So
you're right. So we're gonna just we're gonna do this and make sure also you guys are here on Sunday night after the Royal Rumble to catch our live review of the Royal Rumble, live review, live reactions, all that great stuff about the Royal Rumble, because it's going to be our first live that we're going to be doing here on NC Studios. So this is part of the plan for 2021 of doing all wrestling pay-per-views, live after the event. So I want y'all to stay tuned for all that great stuff. That's what I plan on doing. And once we get more adapted to the live, we can bring even more live things. But you got to start small, and we're going to start with what else to start with but other than the Royal Rumble this Sunday. So make sure you guys hit that subscribe button on our channel to make sure you are there to join us live and talk about the Royal Rumble, because whether it's going to piss us off or make us happy, it's going to be something to talk about. So, all right. So why don't we just get all the pleasantry stuff out the way? Singles match for the WWE Smackdown Women's Championship. Sasha Banks taking on Carmella. Who you got? Is Carmella going to win the championship here, or Sasha Banks going to retain and go into WrestleMania as a champion?
I think Banks is going to go into WrestleMania as champion.
And she needs to. She needs to. I mean, Reginald has done enough flips and kicks already and looked all pretty and everything like that, but I don't think it's going to be enough to cause. Actually, after seeing what happened on SmackDown, and looks like Sasha was all flirting with Reginald, and he like smiled at her when she gave the wine back. I could predict that Reginald turns on Carmella.
I don't think he turns on Carmella. I think Sasha just outsmarts him.
Oh, she can, because he been playing the fast game with her. So I'm thinking like, yeah, maybe she can do that and then outsmart him. Yeah, sure, why not? I think Reginald's going to play a part in it. So whether she outsmarts him or he turns on Carmella or accidentally screws over Carmella, because hey, I wouldn't mind Reginald with Sasha Banks as a heel, because my prediction for the Royal Rumble, Sasha needs to be a big heel. But right now she's playing the role of like a tweener when she's dealing with Carmella. But Sasha's my pick with a Reginald kind of interference.
Okay.
Tag team.
Sasha's my pick as well.
Yep. Tag team matchup player when it comes for the women's tag team championships, Asuka and Charlotte, who are also, Charlotte's going to also be in the Royal Rumble, along with versus Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler, who are also going to be in the Royal Rumble. I have Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler winning back their tag team championships.
Okay.
In this matchup, only because Asuka right now has no player to face at WrestleMania, and if
we all know
it's going to Charlotte, right?
Yeah, we all know that.
Yeah, so you gotta get the tag team championships off them now, and SmackDown, has I guess a better team lineup, which really not saying much, for the women's tag team championships. But like I said, the winner of the Dusty Classic for the women has a shot at them titles, and I do believe you have Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez, who's my pick to win, to go up against Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax, whether it be at Elimination Chamber or whether it be at the Takeover, whatever the case may be, and they win them titles off of them. So I think did a transitioning group. It's more believable to have Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez beat Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler opposed to Charlotte and the women's champion Asuka.
Well, I think they're gonna do it the typical WWE way and have Charlotte and Asuka win at the pay-per-view with a little bit of tension, but they still win, and then they have the rematch on Raw for the titles, and then they lose.
I hate when they do that.
You know they gonna do it when they fight at the pay-per-view. They have a little tension, but they still win. Then they have the same match the night after, and the tension boils over, and then they lose. You know they gonna do it.
The reason why I think they're gonna do it is because right now that is like if you're turning somebody immediately heel, kind of like they're doing with the Hurt Business right now. But what I think is because since Charlotte still got something going on with Lacey Evans, there is no blow for that yet. So if she does it, then it's going to be an Elimination Chamber with Lacey Evans or Fastlane just to get her out the way. But that's Charlotte. I think Lacey Evans is going to play a part also in them probably losing them tag team titles.
I don't like that.
I mean, I don't like it neither. But, I mean, she got the whole Ric Flair storyline thing going on. And you just don't forget about that. Or Lacey Evans eliminates.
Or you just could.
You could. But if they did stuff like that, then we would have Retribution. So you got Asuka and Charlotte winning?
Yeah.
Shayna and Nia for me. Singles match for the WWE Championship. Drew McIntyre taking on Goldberg. Now let me say something. If Q Flow's listening, I want you to understand something right now. I'm a Bill Goldberg fan. Bill Goldberg is my top 5 wrestlers of all time. So there is no biased Goldberg hate going on here. But Goldberg should not, and I repeat one more time, should not win the WWE Championship. And I'm so scared. Like WWE was, there was news going around saying WWE is going to, but there's a finish that is so scary that it's making people nervous. And the only thing I can think of that would do that is if either Goldberg wins, beats Drew McIntyre, then wins the Rumble to go face Roman Reigns, and it's like champion versus champion at Mania, which I would throw some at the TV. Or Goldberg loses against McIntyre and then goes into the Rumble and then wins the Rumble. So I don't know what this scary ending that the people are nervous about. That it seems like there is being a huge consideration for it. But as of right now, there is really no point of Drew McIntyre losing the championship. But once again, because right now I really think you're not going to like it, but I think the match at Mania, if they can't get Lesnar back, is going to be Sheamus. And if it ain't Sheamus, it's going to be Keith Lee. And once again, I think Keith Lee returns at the Rumble because I think Keith Lee might have had COVID. He has been gone for a couple weeks. They didn't say they didn't acknowledge why he was gone. He wasn't injured other than Drew McIntyre had COVID and he was the last person in the match with him. So what do you think necessarily can be the case when it comes to that?
When it goes to Keith Lee coming back?
Well, not necessarily. I mean, when it comes to McIntyre and Goldberg and how the outcome will be.
My bad.
Yes.
Yeah, obviously McIntyre will win. I would say they do the typical.
We said that about Kevin Owens, and Kevin Owens lost.
Yeah, we also said that about the Fiend too.
Yeah, and that was
these people were in the middle of their white hot run too. So
yeah.
If they make it 3 in a row for Goldberg, I think he's probably gonna be the most hated superstar. Like I'm just saying, like they do it 3 times in a row. Goldberg might be the most hated superstar, like of this generation.
Exactly.
So they would have to go Drew here. Just stop putting him in matches, all right?
I mean, it's not even about the matches part. It's just that they don't use WWE does not use their legends right. It's like this. Do I want to see Sting go up against Kenny Omega for the AEW Championship? No. I mean, if it was Don Callis, maybe they'll probably book that. But I'm just saying, but no, that's not how he don't need to be going for no championship no more. Them days is done. A good match for Goldberg would be him versus Randy Orton. Legend killer.
Yeah, because they could put a story around. Yeah.
It's like, if you're going to use Goldberg right, and I mean, for a legend perspective, first of all, don't come out there and give me a bullshit promo talking about Drew McIntyre don't respect nobody when he was just there the last week respecting all the legends. It made no sense. And I'm like, okay, well, fine. Randy Orton has called himself again the Legend Killer. He brought that gimmick back, and I'm like, okay, y'all can have a carryover to the Edge thing or the Fiend thing, whatever the case may be, and he could come and you can have a match with him and Randy Orton, and they could have a decent 5-minute match. RKO and then Goldberg's done. You could book up that Legend, or you can have him go up against Matt Riddle.
I don't think they're gonna do that one.
I mean, that'd be kind of funny though. But Goldberg don't need to be in here for the championship because I don't. The way Drew has been booked for this past year, it would make no sense for him to lose to Goldberg.
We also said that about the Fiend, though. This is my point. The Fiend was in the middle of his white, hot, fresh, new run, and everybody was intrigued.
Yeah.
And he lost clean.
He got to a suplex. He lost to not even, it wasn't a jackhammer, it was a suplex.
Are you trying to convince me to go for McIntyre or Goldberg? Because I'm leaning Goldberg the way that you explaining this.
Bro, I'm scared right now, okay? I'm scared, because look, Goldberg has a 2-match contract this year. And he's already, and I think they're going to bump it because they already did their kind of like Saudi Arabia show because he can't go to Saudi Arabia. But he's going to be on the WrestleMania card. There's rumors that he may do John Cena, whatever the case may be. But what's he going to do on the WrestleMania card?
We'll have to see.
Don't that scare you?
We'll have to see. I ain't trying to get scared right now. We'll just see what it goes.
I'm gonna go McIntyre. I'm
gonna go McIntyre too.
I have a scared feeling that Q is gonna just get on us hard because Goldberg will come away with a win. He gonna throw the shit out of us.
I have a feeling too, but I don't know, man.
I don't want that, but I'm just like, because for some reason Goldberg is the name of Vince. Think like, hey, we could put the belt back on Goldberg and people gonna like it. And see, here's another scary thing. There's no live people there. They could do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, I mean, I just wish they would have tried to squeeze some people in there because it'd still be weird hearing the buzzer go off, and that's still a weird experience. We'll see how they do it.
Oh, they're gonna put the pipe in countdown.
Well, yeah, you know, my only gripe is that they changed the stage. That's the only thing I care about. So, yeah.
I hope they change the stage.
Yeah.
I don't know how they're gonna change
different. You don't know how they in the whole stadium. What do you mean?
Because it looks so small from how they got it set up.
Because they only using like 1/4 of the stadium. Like they can literally set up another whole stage on the other side of the stadium. That's how much space they used. So little.
Oh wow.
Like it look like a regular arena, don't it?
It do.
Yes, that's how little they use up the whole space that they got. That's what I'm saying. At least for this one, y'all can space it out and make it look bigger because y'all got a whole baseball stadium.
We'll talk. I really do hope so. All right, Drew McIntyre it is. Last man standing match. Kevin Owens taking on Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. This should be good. Because of the build that they had for this. This is actually some good build on SmackDown, especially after that intense promo that they had. And I don't know if Jey Uso is going to get involved or not, but I do know they want to probably keep Roman Reigns to have that championship until Mania, but still.
Okay.
I don't know. There is a possibility Kevin Owens can win this match.
There is a possibility, but I say Roman wins and takes it all the way to Mania.
Are we going to trip around the arena? You think? Are we getting a spear on the dugout?
Yeah, they did it last year. Why not?
Was it? No, they didn't do it last. Was it last year? Oh, that
yes,
was
they did that last year. Yes. Corey act like he didn't want to take the bump on the dugout. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
And the Usos was there to beating them up. So yeah.
Yeah. So I was gonna say. So it's a possibility that they can. All right. Yeah. It's a possibility that they can actually take that bump again. But I think it's going to be a very entertaining match. Does Jey Uso get involved?
Yes, it's a last man standing. I can see him getting involved in maybe Adam Pearce trying to do something in like. I can see even Jimmy probably getting involved as well, just to put a new layer on it.
Okay. Oh, because he is supposed to be coming back this month, isn't he?
I don't know when exactly, but I know when he came out there, he was still hurt. That was like a couple months ago.
Okay.
So, yeah. Or maybe, I don't know, because he is in the Rumble, which,
Look. All I'm saying, it's a strong possibility that I think Kevin Owens will like powerbomb Jey Uso off a stage or something, or he's gonna eliminate that threat quick. But then Jimmy Uso comes back, and then screws over Kevin Owens. You hit my brother, and then he joins the family, or Apollo Crews. We haven't seen Apollo Crews on SmackDown since his last match with Big E, which was 2 weeks ago. So we know he talks to Roman Reigns, and we see him on Talking Smack. So he's probably going to be in the Rumble also. However, imagine the heat he'll get for helping out Roman Reigns against Kevin Owens, and then going into the Rumble and eliminating Big E. That could be like the full heel turn complete.
We'll see about that one. So you say like Apollo comes out? Okay.
I say Apollo because everybody's expecting Jey Uso, and there's no guarantee that Jimmy's 100%, healthy for it. No guarantee.
Okay.
So I'm like to swerve everybody. So say if Kevin Owens takes out the threat of Jey Uso, and it's like, well, there's nobody else stopping Kevin Owens from winning. Even maybe Adam Pearce may come out and get some heat back, but there's absolutely nobody out there to stop Kevin Owens from winning, unless it's Apollo Crews, who comes out and screws Kevin Owens over and helps Roman Reigns like triple powerbomb him off a stage or something like that, and then helps Roman Reigns up. So I'm just saying.
We'll see, because they were looking to do the most craziest stuff and try to change it up sometime. But Apollo, I'm gonna keep my eyes out open for that one.
All right,
at least.
But I got Roman Reigns retaining. You do too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Off the dugout into like a table or something.
I hope they bring that dugout out, because I don't even see no dugout right now. I'm just like, bring out the dugout.
I'm pretty sure it's like right. It's like there. I told you they only show so much on the little camera angles. They don't show like the other side or nothing. So
fair. I mean, yeah. Like, well, why not? All right, Women's Royal Rumble match. Are you ready for this?
Yep.
These are the women that are confirmed for that match so far. I got the wrong Royal Rumble pulled up. Because you mentioned last year, I was like, oh yeah, they did that at Falls Count anywhere. All right, so these are the women: Nia Jax, Charlotte, Bianca Belair, Bayley, Mandy Rose, Dana Brooke, Peyton Royce, Alexa Bliss, Shayna Baszler, Liv Morgan, Ruby Riott, Tamina, and Natalya.
Real quick, I just want to say Tamina as a spot is a waste of space, but
oh, peep this. Did you hear what the special match is going to be at Backstage tomorrow?
What?
It's going to be Natalya versus Tamina, and the winner gets the number 30 spot in the Rumble.
Are you serious?
I'm going to say it again so you hear me. At Backstage, you're doing a special matchup. Natalya taking on Tamina, and the winner gets the number 30 spot.
You know what? Honestly, I want Tamina to win so she can get attacked and somebody else come in at 30.
That's not happening. You know that's not happening. You know that's not happening.
Why not?
They're not gonna tell nobody for. Cause look, when was the last time the number 30 entrance in the Rumble was special? I'll wait. When was the last time when number 30?
When was the last time Tamina was special? I'll wait on that even longer.
She never. I mean, barely was. But what I'm saying is, the number 30 spot. Look, 2014. It was Mysterio. Got booed out the building, and it wasn't his fault. 2015. Who was it? Corporate Kane. You know, I'm actually gonna look this joint up. I'm actually gonna look this thing up when it go all the way back to the Royal Rumble, and we're gonna go from 2016 was Triple H, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was the most special one. Okay, but now, so 2014, yeah. 2014, the Rumble. Oh, my God. And number 30 was Rey Mysterio. Okay, he got booed out the building. 2015 Rumble, the number 30 spot was Dolph Ziggler.
Nah, that one was stupid because that's when he was like, "Oh, I'm leaving for a little bit, y'all," and then came right back at number 30.
That's when Big Show and Corporate Kane was punching out guys and just throwing them over the top rope.
Oh gosh.
Yes, that was bad. Number 30 was Triple H in 2016. Then 2017, number 30 was Roman Reigns. Remember when he came back?
Mm-hmm.
And because after he had that grueling no disqualification for Universal Championship against Kevin Owens.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, and he came back and was in the Royal Rumble in 2017, and then we got 2018, which the one in Philly, and number 30 in 2018 was wait for it, Dolph Ziggler.
Mm-hmm.
That's when Dolph Ziggler had the whole I win the United States Championship, I'm just going to throw it away type thing. That's what he did. He was number 30 in 2018. And then 2019 Rumble that we had, number 30 was... You ready for it?
What?
Nia Jax.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's supposed to be R-Truth, too.
R-Truth, though, man. As much as I love R-Truth, 30, stop it. Okay, so he was number 30 in 2019.
I think they had won a contest. They won the mixed match challenge. That's what happened.
Yeah, because Carmella was 30.
Thinking,
yeah,
that's why I keep thinking somebody gonna attack Tamina if she gets number 30 because she don't do nothing in the Rumble anyway. Like she gets in there, runs at somebody, and then they tip the rope and she goes over. That's like 30 seconds. So
and then Seth Rollins was number 30 last year. So when has the number 30 spot ever been that special? Other than, like I said, and there's only one out of since 2014, there's only been one beat up, and that was of R-Truth, and Nia Jax came and took the spot. There's nobody special that's coming into that spot because the only people that WWE will use special to take that spot is a legend. And do you want to see a legend come down at 30?
We'll talk about it.
Okay, so once again, we're here at the Women's Royal Rumble. Okay, so question is, how you say you want to pick out some surprises? What surprises are we getting?
I mean, for the women, I can potentially see like. Honestly, I can kind of see like an AJ. Just to throw that out there. This is not gonna happen, but I just want to throw that out there. Put some good energy out there.
AJ Lee as an entrant in the Royal Rumble.
Put some good energy out there.
I mean, I'm all for putting good energy out there, but you just tossed the whole energy bucket out there. You just like dropped it out. You know what I'm saying? We got no good energy left.
I mean, all right. If not AJ Lee, then I know this one is gonna be kind of mean, not mean, but kind of, off the rails. But for one night only, for the time being, Becky Lynch. One night.
There's no way Vince is doing one night for Becky Lynch. There's no way.
He don't. I mean, look. If you wanna get her back. If she says, "Look, I'll come one night and then I'm gonna take a break and then come back whenever you want me to, whenever I am ready." If I'm Vince, I would take that opportunity.
But not if this woman got to take a bump over the top rope.
You don't have to necessarily take a bump. You can go over the rope and then be on the apron and get punched off and then fall off slow. That's how all the old people do it when they get it eliminated. So.
And you don't want to see Becky Lynch do that. You don't want to see Becky Lynch do that.
I just want her to say she competed so much after she's had a baby. You mean to tell me that award goes to Maria, of all people? Maria gets that. I just wrestled after 5 months after having a baby.
Okay. I mean, look,
that's all I just said. Just for one night, just one. She don't even gotta be in there long. Just come in there, punch some people, try to hit the disarmer, and then they kind of jump her and softly toss her out.
But you see, Becky's a top star. She's not going. They're not going to bring her in there just for like a little couple seconds, to get squashed out. It'd be different if she was retired. No, if she coming back, she coming back. You know what I'm saying? And it's a possibility she can do that. But I'm thinking like Ronda Rousey.
Oh, I wasn't even thinking her at all.
Ronda Rousey, that's a one night thing. You can bring back Ronda Rousey.
I don't even think she thinking about it.
And I'm also thinking okay, ride with me here. Xia Li.
I can see that she was in there last year.
Xia Li was in there last year?
Mm-hmm.
But this
she got eliminated by Shayna.
Oh yeah. This new Xia Li, I really think we see that entrance. I think she'd be like number 1 or 2, so we can see the whole entrance. And she's in the Rumble, and I'm like,
I don't think she'll be 1 or 2 just because of not to say that she don't have the cardio, but I think when the women say they're number 1s and 2s, that they to last, because that's what they did every year. Have their 1 and 2s last almost the whole match, or half the match to at least number 15 or 16. Yeah.
Okay. Well. I figured you would want to see. They probably want to show off the entrance. So, I don't know how that goes. I think Xia Li can go in there. I do believe Shotzi Blackheart is going to get a spot in there.
Shotzi is somebody that might come out number 1, because the way that her, that she can last. But as far as surprising entrances. They do kind of they do the Beth every year, which I love every time she comes out. I'm trying to think of they do the. I think Michelle McCool has been working out, so maybe she might show up.
What about the Bellas?
I'm down. Even though we don't see them often, I don't know why I'm tired of seeing them. I don't know. This is weird. But they just had babies too, didn't they?
Yeah, I mean. Remember, Brie Bella came back thick last time. So, I mean, now that's the thing for a one night only. They can come out and just have a spot and then just get eliminated. You can put the Bellas in that category. I can see them trying to put the Bellas in that category.
What about WWE? What about WWE legend Alicia Fox?
You couldn't say that with a straight face.
Because why they get her as a legend? Anyways,
Mickie James, even though she's like alumni for some reason, Mickie James needs a spot in there. So Mickie James.
Mickie James is active though.
No, she not.
Yes, she is.
I mean, I know she's active.
I'm saying she's on the active roster. They just don't use her like how. A lot of people are active and they just are just there. They just show up every week to just sit in the back.
Whew. Well,
I think they put her on tour for a lot of commentary because they was we don't got nothing for you to wrestle, so you just do commentary.
All right, so that right there, I'm gonna go with Mickie James gonna come out. Oh,
Okay.
okay. So I know we're gonna get. I think we're gonna get an Iconics reunion for Billy Kay and Peyton Royce. Like, please.
I can see that, but I think they do the. You got me. You eliminated me. They gonna do that.
Yeah, but
Peyton Royce eliminates Billy Kay.
I do believe that they're gonna come back and become icons again, because they're showing all of Billy Kay's friendship failures, and then Lacey Evans is with Ric Flair now. Not even about Peyton Royce anymore. So they're like, we fucked up. Just put him in. Raquel Gonzalez. What about her? Just to have a spot.
Yeah, I can see her coming in there.
Never mind. To the back. Rhea Ripley.
Well, yeah, she's been in all of them.
Damn.
I mean, it's 2019 and 2020. She's been in both of them.
All right. Well, yeah.
So is Candice. Candice has been in 2 Rumbles as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Raquel Gonzalez maybe.
So I don't like the NXT people. I wouldn't be surprised, because I think we know they don't have enough women. That's what I'm trying to think of, surprise people.
Like, legends. The only one I could truly think of is, I like the Becky Lynch idea, because I think it's gonna be like, I'm back, y'all, and that'll be a good way to come back. But then I'm also looking at when it comes to Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey could be one that comes in there, and I mean, of course, they're probably going to call maybe Michelle McCool, because of the Undertaker and stuff he's been doing. Maybe they call Tori Wilson, like, hey, what you doing, Kelly? I'm tired of seeing Kelly.
I'm tired of seeing Kelly and Tori Wilson. Not I'm tired of seeing them. I'm tired of seeing them just come back and do 2 moves, and they're not good looking 2 moves. I don't know. I mean, I just bring back Gail Kim or something.
Gail Kim ain't living in.
Well, yeah, we know that. She know.
Gail Kim.
Bring back a person that's good that probably didn't get to shine in the audience. And we know she didn't really have that many moves, or didn't really do anything. Bring back Stacey
Keibler?
Yes.
I'm good.
Did she wrestle? No. Oh, I got one. I just thought of one.
Okay.
How can I forget Melina?
Yeah, I got you to split.
She was just there. How can I forget? She's active, because she was just in NWA before they closed. So I would say Melina. Yeah, that's my pick. My surprise pick is Melina.
Okay, now who's your pick to win it? Because we didn't get to that.
Bianca.
Bianca Belair better win this Rumble. I was so sure, but see, the last time I was really sure about somebody, they hit the swerve on me. Remember, what was it, last year? Shayna Baszler was supposed to win that Royal Rumble.
Yeah, until she came out, she was a vampire.
And then they changed it, and it was just like, Charlotte? It was like, what the fuck? Even though Shayna Baszler got the spot and at WrestleMania against Becky Lynch, I'm just like, no, she should have won that Rumble, not the Elimination Chamber, and that fucked everything up. But so last time I was that sure, but I'm sorry.
Wait a minute. Wow, you know what? I totally forgot Shayna Baszler fought Becky at WrestleMania. I'm so sorry.
Night 1.
As soon as I was like, dang, Shayna never wrestled at WrestleMania. Then you said she got the spot. I'm like, oh, she did. No, Shayna was a big number 30 when she came out. She was a big game changer when she came out at number 30. Cause that was her coming to the main roster.
I'm telling you right now, Bianca Belair is coming out at number 4 or 5. She gonna be one of the marathon ones, and she gonna pull because the women try to break all the records that the men break. That's how WWE books the thing. So we already had Bianca Belair come out and do all the eliminations last year and stuff like that. But they tied, so she don't have the record. Who she tied with?
She does, but Shayna, her and Shayna had the most in the same night.
Oh, okay, yeah. So They tied. So as of right now, the only thing that a woman has not done in the Royal Rumble right now is win from number 1 or 2, or the top the top 10 numbers.
And yeah, you are right, because I know Natalia, I think, has the most time, with like 55.
I think Sasha got the most time. Sasha,
she passed Natalia.
Sasha,
I know Natalia did that in the 2019 Rumble. She lasted like 50 something minutes.
Okay, hold on. I'm about to pull it up right now, because remember Sasha, she lasted from number 1 to the end in the very first Rumble.
I know, but I'm saying, like.
So you said last year, or
2019? I think is when Natalia. Because I remember Michael Cole announcing it. Like, she's been in this match for over 54 minutes, or 56 minutes. As he
always does.
Yeah.
Okay, Natalia was in the match for 56 minutes and 1 second. So 56:01.
Yeah.
Now that was the longest time in 2019. Now 2018, which was Sasha's first one, we're about to see how long Sasha had. Sasha was in the match she beat her by 2 minutes. She was in the match for 54 minutes and 46 seconds.
Yeah, you know Michael Cole had to make that big announcement every time.
Yeah, so, but now, excuse me, they got the elimination spot. They got the Iron Man spot, but no woman has ever won from 1 or 2. So, I can see, like, after SmackDown, after Bianca Belair had, like, an emotional moment, and because she beat Bayley, she would win the Rumble.
I was confused by that promo.
I mean, I think I was like, I understand she's overwhelmed with excitement. She probably excited because she probably going to win the Rumble. But the way I would do it is, you see Bayley's face in the ring, right? I would have Bayley try to screw Bianca over, like, hey, you beat me, let's switch numbers. Or she switches Bianca Belair's number, and then Bianca's like number 1, and Bayley's like number 29 or 27. Because Bayley knows her history. 27 is like the lucky number 27. And then Bianca Belair.
She didn't win from that spot before, so.
Bianca Belair wins. I say Bianca Belair wins by either entering at number 1 or number 2.
I would want to say that, but you think they're going to let her do the number 2 or 1 2 years in a row?
But she ain't win it.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, I say Natalya has the Iron Man spot. So she has the Iron Man spot, but nobody yet, because like I said, they always try to match the men's Rumble with the women. So nobody has ever won from the 1 or number 2 spot, 3, 4, or 5 spot from the Royal Rumble. And Bianca Belair was number 2 last year. Lex was number 1. So she only lasted 35 minutes. And I'm like, that woman is in some serious shape. Okay? And I think Bianca Belair can go the distance of an hour. And even if she doesn't go for necessarily an hour, I can at least see them doing the Kane thing, making him come out at number 6 and staying all the way to the end. Okay.
Well, if not Bianca, then who else? I will probably see Alexa Bliss winning.
I do not see Alexa Bliss winning this, man. You know what? Take that back, because if she do that Dark Alexa shit, because remember there's no fans there, so they can have the benefit of doing whatever they want, and she can do some supernatural stuff.
I just wanted to go all the way through, because that would probably ruin the match for me.
because she got to get changed. Everybody got to remember their spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember how you were, and she goes into like Dark Alexa mode, and then. But see, that the problem with Dark Alexa mode is she gonna reverse literally like everything. She's going to be like Neo from the Matrix, and I'm just gonna be like, all the women coming at you like that, and ain't nobody affecting you. No, I don't know about that, but it's a possibility. So I'm going to say Bianca's my number 1 pick. If not Bianca, if Becky Lynch comes back, they may throw it on Becky Lynch. And if it's
to
not,
win?
huh?
To win?
To win, yeah.
I see. Look, yeah, but the thing is, I can see Becky coming back. I just don't see her coming back full time right now. That's why I said just this one time thing, because I just know she's a new mom. I don't think she want to just be leaving like that every couple of days. So I think she's gonna give it a minute, give it a few months, and then after that come back.
Gotcha. Well, yeah. Right. So right now, the one I see win the Rumble is Bianca. There's because Sasha needs somebody to wrestle for WrestleMania, and I'm sorry, like Raw, they already got their storyline in the making. So now it's time for the men's Royal Rumble. This one's to me is a little bit harder. So with the men's Royal Rumble, here's who's in the actually we got a pretty all-star cast in the men's Royal Rumble. So we got Daniel Bryan, Bobby Lashley, AJ Styles, Randy Orton, Otis, The Miz, Jey Uso, Cesaro.
Take the All-Star out, the Otis.
Say what?
You take the All-Star out, the Otis. I'm sorry. I just wish every time he comes out for a main event, he just gets attacked in the back. Like, I don't.
No. You know Otis is going to get that spot in Mania. Jey Uso, Cesaro, Jeff Hardy, Sami Zayn, Dolph Ziggler, Shinsuke Nakamura, Big E, John Morrison, Sheamus, Mustafa Ali, Edge, King Corbin, Rey Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio, and Braun Strowman.
Okay, a lot of these people need to get hit in the back before they come out. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just a lot of people that I just don't want to see. Corbin, I don't care about him coming out. Like the music sound, I don't care about Corbin coming out.
I don't care about Dominic Mysterio neither.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna stick something up for WrestleMania with him and Ray. So I'm sure something is gonna happen with them too. But like, it's yeah.
I mean, it's right now we got pretty good names here. So right now, let's talk about who surprised that we think is going to be in here. I think we're gonna have some returns. Like right now, names that are not listed, like Keith Lee. I think Keith Lee hopefully should be well enough.
Real quick before you even get into that, why was there even a reason to even announce the Strowman thing? Why he couldn't just wait a day?
I don't know why they did the Strowman thing on SmackDown. Because, see, that scares me. If y'all pulling out all these surprises now, right? Because look,
and they're not even quote unquote surprises. Like we knew sooner or later Braun Strowman's going to be in the Rumble because he hasn't been there, and the Royal Rumble is the night of returns. Mm-hmm. So I knew Strowman was going to be in the Rumble. Like I knew Edge was going to be in the Rumble. But they still told us though. Yeah, them announcing it is like, come watch our network. Come watch. I'm like,
yeah.
I think people are already intrigued on the returns alone to where you don't have to say, come watch. And just let them enjoy the surprise, you know.
I mean, I agree with you, and it's bothering me that there are some names that's not even mentioned here. Because first of all, I was like, okay, when Strowman comes back, like, yeah, I knew he was coming back, but it would still be a good pop to see him just start running through people. But they wasted that spot on SmackDown.
Well, they gonna pipe in the pops? A big pop, right?
Yeah, I mean, he got one on SmackDown. Then we got Edge coming back, and it's still we would have piped in that big pop also, but it would still been cool to see Edge come down and then go 1-on-1 with Randy Orton in the matchup and start beating his ass up. So cool like that. But I think Keith Lee's gonna be in there. I think Matt Riddle's gonna be in there. First I thought
Keith Lee, yes. Matt Riddle, no.
You don't think Matt Riddle gonna be in there?
I don't want him to be in there.
Really? Because I'm just saying, if Goldberg makes his way back in there, hey, Matt Riddle Goldberg spot.
Sure.
You see, sure. Matt Riddle be like, I'll take a spear from him, bro, but that's it.
Who else do you see coming in?
I don't want to say it. But you know what I'm about to say. You know what I'm about to say.
Oh, you gonna say CM Punk?
No.
Oh, okay.
CM Punk not coming back for this, no. Hulk Hogan.
See, last year or year before last, when it was real heavy, I was like, oh, dang, he might be in it. This year, I'm like, whatever, man. That's like, Flair could be in it at this point.
Bruh.
So, as much as he's there.
They could just do Hulk Hogan for I guess a celebrity spot. He come in there and then just start knocking down all the guys, and then he take the safest bump out. You know what I'm saying? I could really see Hulk Hogan come down there, hitting all the black guys, and then somebody eliminate him behind it, and then and then we're done. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I can't believe you just said Hogan. Oh,
I'm just saying.
Audacity.
Just to hear the I'm telling you, I'm scared of that. I'm scared of that. I also think John Cena.
Oh, okay.
I think we get Hollywood John Cena back in the Rumble, and
Hollywood, he look like Vince McMahon Cena right now. I don't know if you've seen his latest haircut.
Ooh, yeah.
He look like Vince, like for real.
Yeah. John Cena. I think John Cena comes back. Wouldn't it be funny if JTG come out there?
I can't see JTG. I don't think JTG without Shad was like a thing though. Like, I don't know.
But he is running off the memory of Shad right there.
Yes, I know, but I would like that, but I would just hate Michael Cole every 5 minutes. He's the partner of Shad Gaspard that passed away. I'm just, we don't need all that. We don't need all that.
You're right. We really don't need all that. Does Brock Lesnar come back?
I say yes. Brock was on my list for surprise returns because we haven't seen him in almost a year, and usually he comes back by SummerSlam, and he's been longer than that. I think this is his season. So when do you think he come? So who else is on your list to come back?
I
got Brock. I got Seth Rollins.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is also Survivor. You know what? I didn't even think about that. He been gone 2 months.
Yeah, I got Seth Rollins. I got. This not a surprise, but the Fiend.
Yeah. Okay. I can see the Fiend.
Yeah, and random one, Carlito.
Stop it!
Because he was supposed to be at Raw, the quote unquote Legends Raw. He wasn't there, so that's why.
He wasn't there because it had nothing for him to do. He said, "I'm not going to COVID soup to sit down."
Now, if we talk about like legends,
Jeff Jarrett.
I don't want to.
Elias and probably Jackson Riker's gonna be in there, so I would say
they done did that already though.
They did do that with Jeff Jarrett already.
They did it like 3 weeks in a row. They did it at the Royal Rumble the night after, and the week after. Like, come on now.
You right.
I can see. I can see it. I just had it in my head and it went away, but dang it. All right. What kind of do you think that, other than Hulk Hogan, what kind of older, not older, but like 90s type of people do you think they would try to have come out? Think they try to have Booker T since the dude singing his song?
No, because I think Booker T gonna do his performance and call it a day. But I'd say Goldberg.
You sticking with this Goldberg thing?
I'm scared this Goldberg thing, dude. I'm scared that he loses, that he just enters into the Rumble at like 30. Like he did in 2004.
Okay.
It just botched everywhere.
Well, I know this probably won't happen, but like, I'm always in my head really wanted Shawn Michaels to come back for a Rumble.
No,
because it's not a full match.
Nah, I'm sorry.
Nah, he's not. He's not coming back. But I'm saying like that was the only time I think Shawn Michaels could have came back and not had a full match and just did his greatest hits. The super kick, some punches, some knife edge chops. I always wanted him to at least come back 1 year just to come back, just because. But that ain't happening.
I had one in my head and I just lost it. I was like, oh, he gonna get a kick out of this one. And I automatically forgot who the hell I was thinking about. Wait, hold on. Damn. Who is it? I can't think. How about Velveteen Dream?
I was talking about that earlier with my cousin. I was like, they done swept everything else under the rug, and he ain't been there, so they might.
Look, they can control the outcome when he come out. You may see the people on the screen, booing and stuff like that, but hell, y'all got Trump in the Hall of Fame, so I'm guessing they can shoot that under the rug, have Velveteen Dream come out to all these cheers like, oh my God, it's Velveteen Dream, and he come out there and just do his thing, and because I haven't seen Velveteen Dream in a while, so I don't need to see any Undisputed Era member. I don't need to see Finn Balor. I don't need to see Dexter Lumis. I'm just saying, if you want to do something like that, do Velveteen Dream.
I would like a Walter to come out.
See, I would have said Walter if he didn't get like straight squash at Survivor Series.
Yeah.
And they kind of turned me off to Walter a little bit. I was like, yeah, you recognize after that he had to like go away and like absence make the heart go fonder. So I'm like, yeah,
that ain't his fault. That is not his fault. Like Vince was like, who was this guy?
I'm going out on a limb. I'm going out on a limb right here. You ready for this?
What?
Pat McAfee.
I was thinking that too.
Pat McAfee. I can see Pat McAfee coming in there, and as good as he did, like they just give him a little Royal Rumble spot. I could definitely see that.
I don't see him doing anything like quote unquote much, like all that much, but I can see him coming out, and I can see him like getting not eliminating nobody, but I can see him like kind of having a quote unquote dream like sequence with like two people. I can see like AJ Styles comes in there, he tries to clothesline AJ, takes a big leg kick or something, and then maybe. You said what?
And you also got I'll let you finish, but I have one more return.
Okay, but yeah, I just think he can come in there and do like 2 or 3 sequences, and then kind of somehow get on top and do the swanton or do the punt kick or whatever, and then as soon as he do his move, he gets eliminated. But who are you thinking?
Samoa Joe.
Oh yeah, Samoa Joe. I don't know, but Joe, I don't know. I would want him to, but I feel like he's not ready for like weekly competition, and that's where I want Joe.
Like I was like, what happened to him? He's on commentary.
I know whatever happened to him, he was out with his leg or something, and then like he had hurt his wrist because he was wearing a cast while on commentary.
But now he look cool, and I'm just like, y'all just like him now.
Oh, he probably is cool now, but they wait on the perfect time. Like, remember when he was on commentary, and then like AOP beat him up, and the next week he was just back weekly. Yeah. And then he got injured again. So, Joe was already beat up before he came to WWE. It's like now he's here. He's like just falling apart.
You round that one. So now
I think he's been injured more times than he has been like well.
That's fair. So now, who wins?
That is actually very difficult.
The men's is more difficult than the women's to me. Do you think Daniel Bryan? But see, since Daniel Bryan has been booking a lot of the shows, he been putting a lot of guys over. And I can see Daniel Bryan, like, I've already been the main event at WrestleMania. I don't need to be there again. Why don't we book somebody else?
I don't see Daniel Bryan winning.
I don't see Shinsuke winning again, because I was thinking about Shinsuke.
I was thinking about Shinsuke, but I don't see him winning again either. I don't see Cesaro winning, but if Brock comes back, I can see him winning. And unfortunately,
you know screw this, Joe. Screw this. Big E win the Rumble.
No, I don't think he's gonna win the Rumble.
Bobby?
I don't. The only reason I personally don't think he's gonna win the Rumble is because usually the people that's gonna win the Rumble, they have like a little boost ahead of them. Big E does have a little boost, but I don't think he has that. They're not giving him that boost, at least not yet. Like come elimination chamber, Big E could be like crazy championship over, but now I don't see him having that little boost. I don't even know what it is. I think sometimes you can tell the people who they want to pick and choose to get a little push around the Rumble time. Big E has a push. I don't think he has that little Rumble push.
I got you.
But he is gonna come in there and be in the Rumble for like 15, 20 minutes.
I think he's gonna be in there longer. I think he may be in there 30 minutes.
Yeah, even 30. Yeah, I can see that. I can see what a Big E and Arnold Kofi takes over for the Kofi spot. This shit. I can see that too.
I could also, or I think he may get. Okay. If it ain't, what about Bobby?
Lashley?
If we don't get our Brock Lesnar match.
If Brock is in there, I can see them two having a little slug face in the Rumble. I'm trying to think of somebody out the box. Like
shit, Bobby is out the box. Okay, because
yes, Bobby's out the box. Right? Yes, Bobby.
Because you can have Riddle take the United States Championship, and then you can have Bobby go for McIntyre and actually win that WWE Championship, and bring that to the Hurt Business.
Okay.
And then spank the fuck out of Cedric because he acting a fucking fool right now.
What about the Fiend?
See, every time the Fiend gets a big thing like win or something like that, and they put a championship on him, they just like take it off of him. And I'm like, right now, I think the Fiend is going to be. I really think they built to this Fiend and Randy Orton thing at WrestleMania, because I don't even know if they're still going to do Randy and Edge.
Oh yeah, I think they are far away from that. Edge got to find somebody new in the Rumble to fight.
Like seriously, Edge got to do something different in the Rumble. I'm like the Orton Edge thing. I'm just like, if you take a hard turn away from that, because you're already on the Bray Wyatt thing, it's just like I don't know what they're gonna do with that.
See, the little Rumble push I was talking about earlier, I wish that they gave it to Keith Lee. And I wish Keith Lee.
You know what? Keith Lee can come back and win this joint. Keith Lee can come back and win this thing.
He can, but I want him to fight Roman, not Drew, because of how good he did at Survivor Series, and all the stuff that he did after that, like NXT too, like he's a double champion and all that.
Look,
and now people kind of overlook it.
Daniel Bryan said on SmackDown that the winner can challenge whatever championship they want to. Keith Lee can have a fresh start on SmackDown. You can bring Keith Lee. He can win the Rumble, go over on SmackDown.
Is he the general manager now?
No, but he had a promo. You don't still add a Pierce and Sonya Deville. I'm saying, but he had a promo. And
Sonya Deville is the manager?
She is doing general manager stuff on SmackDown with her platinum suit.
Oh, you know what? She's a good choice too.
Sonya Deville would have been a great choice to be in the Rumble to come after Mandy Rose, but they spoiled her comeback.
Yeah.
They spoiled it.
I don't even think she goes after Mandy Rose at all. I think they just brushed under the rug and they just stare at each other. And don't touch.
That's a pretty big pile of that rug. I'll tell you that right now. Somebody just walk like poofing out. They can't
There's a lot of dust under that.
I said they can't fit shit else under that rug. But so I'm thinking like you could do Keith Lee, and Keith Lee comes over to SmackDown, and you can do Keith Lee taking on Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship, and that way Keith Lee is not lost in the song. I think they kind of messed him up on Raw. They messed him up, And I'm like, you could just have a way of Keith Lee going over to SmackDown. Because right now, why do a triple threat of Keith Lee, Sheamus, and Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania, or if Brock not come back, a triple threat of Brock and Drew and stuff? Like, we've seen all this already. Keith lost clean to Drew. Keith beat Sheamus clean. It's like, we've seen all this, but like him and Roman, when they actually had the history at Survivor Series, you can play off that a lot. And that would be a money match right there. I like, you know what? Daniel Bryan is my first pick. Keith Lee is my second pick. Big E is my surprise pick. And then then my WWE booking pick of how WWE will just probably just go do things as Goldberg.
Okay. My WWE pick would be Brock then.
Okay.
I really think they're like, he hasn't been here, and you know, he's our go-getter when it comes to stuff like that.
If he comes back.
Yeah, well, you know, if he comes back, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know, Brock will be what, 2-time Rumble winner, when he the bank winner. Like, Brock has done some crazy stuff in the past year or two.
Yeah, Brock got a resume.
I never thought this man would have won Money in the Bank.
Never.
But yeah, I would say maybe Brock, and then for just a regular pick, I would like Keith Lee. But like I was just talking about a Rumble push, I wish he had something. I can't see Daniel Bryan winning because of his current character. That's just me personally. And you know what? I forgot to return Almas as well.
Yes, Andrade, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I think he can return, if they do it right, he can return straight to the main event. Not into the main event, but as a serious top competitor.
I agree.
So yeah, we'll just see where they pick and choose to place these people at. But if Goldberg wins, or if Goldberg beats Drew and enters the Rumble and wins it, or if he beats Drew, or if he wins the Rumble, or one or the other, y'all probably won't be seeing me on the review. That's all I'm saying.
Look, y'all, look, we gotta go live for the fans, bro. We got to go live for the fans. And
if Hulk Hogan is in this Rumble, y'all might not see me for the review.
Yeah, you gotta get your H phone, bro.
Yeah, I was like, I'll watch Raw, but if he's the first thing I see, I'm done.
And they ain't let you down. They ain't let you down.
On cue, it was on cue.
So, all right, guys. So that's our Royal Rumble predictions. If you listen to us on YouTube, you guys can post down in the comments down below who you think is going to win the Royal Rumble. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed this video. Hit the subscribe button for more of the No Gimmicks Needed snippets right here on YouTube. But as you listen to us on the regular podcast, we are moving on.